What is going on, everyone? It's Eternal Hokage. Welcome to the video. Today we're reviewing the 12th chapter of Boruto the manga. And yeah, let's go. Okay, so basically this arc was based around Boruto's and Tento's friendship, and at first I started liking the chapter, but the fact that the whole chapter was only around these two guys and their friendship, it made me a little bit pissed off, so to say, because this is a monthly series. It's not like we're getting a new manga every week, and I've been waiting for like freaking 30 days for this chapter, and the only thing I got was their conversation and everything. I mean, don't get me wrong, I did like it, and I was guessing that something like this was gonna happen. I was guessing that Tento isn't a bad kid. It was just he was raised in such a rich family, and he's used to getting everything with money, and then he met Boruto. Now they're friends. As I said, that's okay, but I expected more. However, I think that this chapter will be pretty important for the future of the manga because, their friendship is developed. We got a new mystery at the end of the episode, which I will talk about later. And now, like, the serious, thing is starting from the next chapter, from chapter 13. That's my prediction at least. But, let's talk about this chapter for a moment. So basically, Boruto was talking about those cards. I think those cards are ends or something like that. He was talking about those cards with what's his name, Tento, and basically Tento told him you can get any card you freaking want because he has a credit card, and whenever he wants to buy a card, he just buys the whole store, and the only card he doesn't have is Naruto the 7th Hokage. And Boruto was like, I don't want to take your because he realized that the real fun, the real beauty is when you try to get it. Like when you try to get it by buying cards. I mean, you get the point. He remembered Shikarai saying, when you sneak out of your house behind your mom's back, when you buy cards, that's the real fun. So basically that's the point. And he rejected all the cards from Tento, but Tento asked Boruto to teach him ninjutsu, and in order to get the cards. But Boruto was like, I am going to teach you how to be a freaking ninja, but I'm not gonna take the cards. He didn't teach him ninjutsu at first. He was showing him how to throw shurikens. That's what they were practicing, and before throughout their conversation, it was really funny when Boruto was when he was doing the sexy jutsu, he inherited it from his father. Jiraiya would be super proud. But yeah, I mean, I think that was before the training because Tento told Boruto show me some skills. Boruto did the Kagebonshin no Jutsu, but Tento was like, you're freaking shit, Naruto can do 1,000 clones, and Boruto was pissed. And then he did the sexy jutsu, and Tento was like, I see those kind of women all the time. And I was freaking laughing because his father really has a dirty mind for having all these bitches every day at his house. But yeah, I don't know why did I say bitches instead of bitches. Just ignore it, guys. He was teaching him how to throw shurikens. Tento was getting good. It looks like he's talented because it was like I don't want to say mastered throwing shurikens, obviously, but he was able to hit the target after just was it minutes or hours? We don't know because it's in the manga, but he did it at in that day, the day in which they were practicing. And the what's his name? I wrote it here because I can't really remember. Yeah, Yamaoka, his butler, I guess, came and he was like, "What the fuck are you doing? You shouldn't be supposed to doing those kind of things. You're the son of the feudal lord." But Boruto was like, he was talking to what's his name, Tento, in front of Yamaoka, and he said, "This is like more interesting than buying everything with the money. Like, don't you agree?" And Yamaoka was like, "Okay, you can practice shurikens as long as I'm here." Later on, they finished their training, and Boruto, again, we all know that he likes Sasuke and that Sasuke is his idol, but he said that he wants to be able to support the Hokage when he grows up, which means that, really, I think that Sarada is going to be the Hokage. I must admit, before Boruto, like, anime started, before the manga started, and when I say before manga started, I don't I think like the period after the movie. So I always thought, even though many people don't want this, I always wanted Boruto to be the Hokage one day. It's just my personal wish, it's my fucking opinion, yeah. But yeah, it looks like that's not going to happen. And I guess seeing Sarda as a Hokage will be interesting if it happens anyway. Back to the original point, he was talking about Sasuke. He wants to be like him. He wants to support the Hokage. And, I really like that part, seeing Sasuke's face. And, I mean, Boruto was thinking about Sasuke. Sasuke wasn't actually there. And, in the end, while they were playing cards, Boruto gave Tento Naruto the 7th Hokage card. And, I really liked that part. And finally, at the end of this chapter, the great mystery I already mentioned started developing, I guess, because we saw that butler talking with one of those bandits, one of those Mujina bandits, and the butler was like, Yamaoka, actually, that's his name. He was like, the bodyguard is leaving, we can do our mission, blah blah blah, something like that. And I'm guessing they're targeting oh my god, guys, I freaking mentioned his name 7 times in the video. Tento, yeah, Tento. And he is the son of the feudal lord. And yeah, that was basically the end of the chapter. It looks like the butler is working with them, so I'm guessing they're gonna kidnap Tento or something like that in the next chapter. They surely will attack him, and probably Boruto is going to be the one that's gonna fight against the bandit. And while I was reading the chapter, at one point it said like Boruto versus Mujina, like question mark. So probably it is going to happen. And yeah, guys, that's about it. As I said, the chapter, I mean, now that I talked about it, it's better, because before this video I was completely pissed off because we didn't see many things. But now that I finished talking, it's not so bad. As I said, it will be important for the future of the series because, first of all, this arc, like this, I want to call it Mujina arc, is probably going to be like the first arc in which there are some villains. I'm not talking, like, excluding the movie. So basically, Boruto probably is going to fight, as I said, against the Mujina bandits. And this chapter is really the start of the arc because, they are targeting Tento now. And my rating for this chapter would be 7.5 out of 10. I'm really looking forward to the 13th chapter. I'm really pissed off because this is a monthly series, guys. I'm guessing you also are. But yeah, as I said, that's about it, guys. Make sure to give me a like if you stayed this far, comment down below, and if you're new to this channel, consider subscribing. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.